What up, chat? How's it going? Oh, I got shit all over my... What the... Jesus. All right. All right. I'm unorganized like a mother. Look at this. It's all over the place. I just want to see mic check. Everybody hear me? Web Dave, what's up? Bobby, how's it going? Jeremy, good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. How's everybody doing today? Man. You know, Web Dave, you going with the baby carrots out the gate, like the first one you put up, I respect it. I respect it. You know, it's like the best. There you go. I'll throw more up there for you. I'll throw more for you up there. That's what you get. That's what you get. Thanks, Web Dave. I appreciate you, man. We'll let people trickle in. There's a lot of news this week. It's actually a little crazy how much stuff actually happened. Like it is. It is. Like there's so many things, like Asha's memo going out because apparently Tom Warren works for Microsoft now. I don't know, man. That dude gets everything and just puts it out there. PlayStation saying what they want. And actually, I kind of want to talk about like some positive shit, like Gears of War. I put out a video discussing Gears and my take on it. I was lucky enough from Xbox to play. Yeah, well, kind of high hopes for that, man. Hope people check that out. Like, there's a lot to unpack this week. It's a lot. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look up what else was there because I have my videos, and then it's just constant, nonstop news all week. Let's see. So we got the plan. We got Gears E Day. We got CEO leaks. We got Xbox's Helix. All those changes that Jez talked about. Xbox's stupid problem about Fable and God of War and that release date. And then Sony's just lost and it's over and they don't care. There's so much, man. Dave, thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. It's just a lot of fun to make, honestly. I don't know. Just being able to talk about a game. Oh, and then the Halo. Oh, geez. The Halo stuff. We got to talk about the Halo stuff because there's a lot of just insane amount of Halo news going on right now. Bobby, I'm glad you liked the Gears video, man. I put some time into that. I took time to play the game a lot, and I really wanted to make sure I got a feel for it, not just from mouse and keyboard, but like controller, all this stuff. And I was really looking forward to critiquing it, and not like, oh, like I'm looking for nitpick stuff. I was looking forward to stuff to like, how does it feel different? Because their technical director kept talking about stuff, how they started with a blank hard drive and a blank slate, and they're going to do all this cool stuff with it. And it's like, all right, cool. Like, let me see you actually do that. So I was looking forward to jumping into that and going kind of crazy. So, but we'll let people trickle in before we get into topics. The Elixir. Hey, Talos, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, man. But right now it feels like this is going on like recently, the last few hours. It feels like there's this campaign of like digital sales versus physical sales right now. There's like a campaign against what's happening with the physical sales with PlayStation, except it's for PlayStation. Like they're giving PlayStation the leg up, being like, no, what they're doing is great. That's all I'm seeing. I don't know, man. It feels weird. I don't know. It feels like they're constantly going against what gamers want. I'm not sure about the multiplayer. I'm horrible at Gears Multi. I'm a COD guy, but the campaign in Horde Siege, dude, Bobby, I'm the same way. Like Gears of War for me, like straight up is campaign, and then I go straight to like Horde mode after the campaign. Like that's just my kind of avenue of how I navigate all of it. Is I go from there to Horde. I don't really play the multiplayer because I'm gonna get my ass beat. And I'm a COD guy too. I'm a Counter-Strike, COD, games like that, Apex Legends. I'm really good at those games. But Gears like jumping and like the wall jumping and like shotguns, I suck, bro. I'm gonna get worked. Oliver, it's good to see you, man. Good morning, afternoon, evening, Zalker. Yeah, man. It's evening. What is this? Evening, afternoon? I don't even know what it is anymore. It's not the evening. It's so bright out. It is. I'm about to check my temperature outside, guys. It is 98 degrees outside right now. Like the fucking boy band. Murking me, bro. I'm sweating. I got my AC blasting. So if you hear it, it's over here. It's like this unit I got. That thing is just destroying me right now. So that's what we got going on. Never been able to get my head around it, and the movement is crazy, but still love it. Yeah, dude, I can't. The Gears movement in the shotgun, like, I kind of get it, and I got better with it when I had my mouse and keyboard during Gears 5. I was really good at jumping and going around and shooting. I just never got, like, good at it. I was really good at sniping, taking people out easy, but yeah. Voider, I could see you, man. I seem to be the only person in the universe that doesn't like the Gears gameplay. Brother. There's a few people like that. A couple of my buddies I like that. Hadoken, how's it going? I've been going hard in the paint for physical media since the announcement. At this point, I think PlayStation physical media is cooked. I think we just have to let Sony destroy themselves. Dude, that lady that went up today, who was that? I forgot who it was. One of the CFOs or just somebody. I don't even know. They went out there and just like, it looked like corpo speak. Like it was like this big podium with this big mic like next to her. It was like, dude, this is corpo to the max. I don't even know what's going on. Like we'll get into that. I'm going to get into that because it just feels weird. Gears, dude. I'm looking at like all the topics right now. There's a lot of stuff on Twitter going on. A lot of things going on. Fallout, In Exile. There's so much. Dude, it's July. The fuck are we? What are we doing? Was it Lynn Tao? I don't even know. I don't even know the person's name. Who the person from Sony that was like, this doesn't affect us at all. This person right here. Right here. The stupid yo. I'm genuinely, I clicked the worst tweet to put up. Yeah, this person. Like how they're just like, nah, we're good. Doesn't mean shit to us. TBH, the only physical games I buy are retro. Yeah, some people buy retro. The last one I bought was Doom, the Dark Ages, I believe. I bought that physical because I got the collector's edition, so it came with the physical disc. All Xbox needs to do is just announce they are keeping physical discs. There's rumors about that too, bro. Alvarez, there's rumors about that too. I don't know, man. There's rumors that like they apparently are looking at that too. What up, CC Trout? What's up, E-Ranks? They're talking about, you know, that Xbox has had this in the plan for a while that they want to keep physical games. Sony said, we hear you. Dude. No, they didn't. They said, we fuck you. That's what the fuck they said. Slimy Mucus gets it what I'm saying, bro. That's literally what they said. They're like, nah, we don't really care what you guys have to say. Like, just straight up. You hear the fans, they just don't give a flying fuck. Bro, Sony fans, have you seen that, like, when she said this, she was like, up to this point, we don't, like, it hasn't affected our business at all, and we're totally fine. Like, up to this point, it hasn't affected our business, and fuck off, we're good. Like, holy, okay, cool, dude. We'll just go fuck ourselves right really quick then. I don't know what you want from us. Like, holy shit. I don't know. And then now it's like this. See, like now it's like I feel like this is like a campaign now. Like, look at all this stuff on Twitter, right? Like, we'll just go through this. Sony reveals digital games vastly outpace physical games. In the April to June quarter of fiscal 2026, Sony reported digital game revenue at $1.2 billion, $1.2 billion, dwarfing physical sales by $128 million. First of all, $128 million is a lot of fucking money. Like, am I tripping? Like, that's a lot of money. I get it's not 1.2 bill, but damn. Digital hit nearly $3 billion. The company plans to top physical products, blah, 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 whatever. Gamers are split. No, gamers are not split, bro. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think gamers are split. Gamers are not split down the middle. Every fucking post they have, every gamer that I know is in there talking shit. Where are gamers split? This is the shit that I'm talking about. Like, this is what irritates me and gets me to get so annoyed at everything going on in the games industry, is that they try to like position this in a, oh, gamers are split, or it's like, it's divisive, but it's not really. Like, a lot of people like it. Sony are not being honest with us. No, Void Rat, they're not being honest with those numbers, because they're looking at like free-to-play transactions. They're looking at free-to-play games that were downloaded and it got money from them. They're looking at games that didn't release physical whatsoever. And if you remember, was it Capcom? I think Capcom was mentioning something like it was an insane amount. Like, they sold a lot of digital discs. And they said, like, a quick note, like a whopping 93.3% of them, in fact, including both new releases and older games, were like digital release. But this includes like the PC. So a closer look at these numbers show that 60% of these digital sales were from PC, while 32.9%, so 33, were from consoles. So what about the other percentage? And wasn't there like an issue that they didn't create enough physical games or something like that? They didn't have enough physical copies to sell, and they sold out like ultra fast. Like, how are you going to use this as a metric to like move forward? Is the media also trying to gaslight us into just accepting this world without resistance? Yeah. Alvarez, you're not wrong. That's what this whole thing feels here. Gamers are split. Some see the numbers as proof physical media is fading and call for better digital rights, while others argue fixtures, mix, and DLC and microtransactions that skew the comparison. Yeah. Give us better digital rights. At least with like Steam, GOG, all that GOG, like they kind of give you some sort of better bang for your buck when you buy something digital. And then Xbox gives you play anywhere. So if you buy something on your console, you can play on your PC. PlayStation's just like, nah, we're not giving you shit. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then you look down here. Hunter says PlayStation game sales split. He kind of gives the same thing. Digital add-on content was an additional 1.83 billion. Well, yeah, like free-to-play games make a lot of money. Fortnite makes like 5 billion a year. It's like, of course, like it's all digital purchases. Like no one's going and buying physical shit. I don't know. And then if you look at here, it's like every news outlet, everything that has anything to do with social media. It's funny that they have these numbers just ready to go and like able to report on them right when Sony makes one remark, one response at this like big thing convention that looks so corporate that it's just, I don't know, man. Like it doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. And I'm going to look up like, Sony's two discs. They don't even have a picture of the person that said it. That's so annoying. I want like a picture of the person that was saying this shit. I guess it's the best we could get. Is this person, right? Like, what is... Like, this is such an awkward, like, weird background, microphone, big corpo thing, and it's just there. Void Rat, I think I've spent more cash on Path of Exile over the years than I have spent on actual games. Bro. PoE. PoE will do that to you. Which one? First one or second one, though? I'm going to go with the second one, I think. Second one's got so many people. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. The horrible thing about this is that PlayStation confirmed PlayStation Essential monthly games lineup, but they also said this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Both. Well, hey, that's your game. PS5's monthly active users increased again. PS Plus making more money than ever. Sony attracted 125 million monthly active users to Sony PlayStation, accurate as the end of Q1 2026, which ended on June 30th. That's an increase of 2% year over year, and it achieved 120. So basically what happened was PlayStation fans were like, we're good with it, dude. We're not canceling. There has been some people that I know, like content creators and other people online that have canceled their stuff, and I get it. Like, cool. Good job taking a stand. But the casual just does not care, man. This ain't going anywhere. They're just going to keep it. Like, the casual doesn't care. Like, straight up. They're going to use this number, the 123 million active users. And if the number goes down, obviously, like, later on, maybe we can make a case. But it's going to be GTA that's going to be the nail in the coffin to this whole thing. Straight up. That's literally what I think. Is they just do not care. Sony's probably laughing at the PS blackout protests. Not figuratively, literally laughing. Oh, dude, 100% E-rings. 100%. Right here. They're like, what are you blacking out? We already have active members. We already have money. You already bought our digital games. Nothing is coming out in August. You know when that blackout would take effect? And it wouldn't be for a week? For the month of November. Do it for GTA. If you want to make a fucking stand on something, do it where it actually matters. Not in the middle of August where there's nothing coming out. You want to make a stand against a company to show that you actually care? Go after GTA and buy it on another platform. That's the only way. Legitimately. You knock out all November and December. Knock out November. Take GTA, be like, we're going to buy it somewhere else, Xbox or wherever the hell it's going to be. It's not going to be on PC, so it has to be Xbox. Do that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that will get someone's attention, bro. I won't be buying another Sony console TBH. Won't be buying another console at all. PC all the way for me. Yeah, dude. A lot of people. A lot of people feel the same way. Hey, Cody Ray, how's it going? Captain Crunch, how's it going? Sony knows... Oh, that just went away, bro. Captain Crunch, baby steps. Yeah, I get it, but it's like... Sometimes you got to go cold turkey, man. You can't just go baby steps. I think if the boycott was around this time with GTA, guarantee you they'd be like, oh, fuck. I think they have more Marvel took on at that time. Yeah. And the Marvel took on thing, like their beta or whatever they were doing, their like launch thing, got fucking worked because PSN went down. How long was PSN down again? Yeah, this. Yeah, this. PSN went down, and in the middle of PSN network that was down, it was fucking Marvel took on was going on. And so people that were not just on PlayStation, that were on PC, couldn't get on to the game to play it. Like, what are we doing? Is it supposed to be a blackout? Why give an end date to it? Because what they're trying... See, and that's the thing. Like, the blackout here, actually. Let's find where that blackout is. Boop, boop, boop. So it's August 23rd to August 30th. What games are coming out where that PlayStation blackout is actually going to be an effect to something? Like, where in that blackout is it going to hurt anything? Like, what games are coming out? Because a month after this, or like a few weeks after, 3 weeks after, you got Wolverine, which is some people's most anticipated game, which is fine. That's great. But what in August 30th to August 23rd to 30th, what game do you guys see outside of Marvel took on, which already had an issue with the PSN going down? What game do you see actually hurting them there? I don't see anything. I don't know anything. That's just me. So, like, Alvarez, you're right. Why put an end date on it if it's not going to do anything? Because it's such a fucking limp week to do it, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm being fucking critical. Maybe I'm being an asshole, but that's the way I see it. I'm telling you, man, if you want to make changes, do it right here. Buy GTA somewhere else and show them. Be like, nah, we're not going to get GTA on your platform. Because not only is GTA doesn't want to have any physical discs, and if we buy the physical, it's like a code inside, but now you also don't respect our purchase either. So what's the difference? I meant to write Sony knows most of the players will get over it by the time GTA Wolverine comes out. Yeah, no, Cody, I agree. I agree 100%. What up, Alvin? The Tokon beta broke Street Fighter 6's beta concurred record for fighting games. It'll be fine, TBH. Yeah, it will be fine, but their beta got messed up when PSN went down, and it showed kind of what's happening around the industry, right? Like, people are just like, don't care. Wolverine look generic to you, Void? You're tripping, brother. That game looks dope. I mean, it looks like another Marvel third-person action adventure. I can see what you mean by that, but it's a dope game. It would be funny if PSN went down when the GTA comes out. Bro, I think GTA is going to crash everything. Like, GTA is going to be obviously the biggest game coming out in probably the last 10 years, if not the next 10 years. Like, literally, like, the biggest game to come out ever. Everybody's been waiting for GTA 6 forever. So I think it's going to crash a lot of stuff. Everybody that is taking a day off to play this game, or taking like a week off to play this game, has a rude awakening ahead of them. I think this is going to like crash so many servers. It reminds me of when WoW would come out, like World of Warcraft or like Diablo or a Blizzard game. People would take so much time off, and then next thing you know, it just died. like the servers died. You're sitting there launch day, and then just like gone. You're just like, fuck. Slimy Mucus looks mid, not gonna lie. Bro. Come on, boys. It looks pretty dope. The blood and the gore is what I like. I'm not a third-person action guy apart from Darksiders and DMC. Okay, well, you know, that's you. That makes sense, though. I mean, some people don't really like that kind of game, but I'm looking forward to it. But I do feel like GTA is gonna just like fucking destroy the servers, bro. That's just what's gonna happen. Hollow Knight did. Poor flavor, yeah. That is a possibility. I mean, Cody, it is, because it's like, it's going to crash the servers, bro. Let's be fucking real, guys. Like, it's just going to take it out. Like, the game is the biggest game that people, like, are waiting for. Like, what? Did I just click the link? All right. But either way, it's not going to, like, if you want to make a dent, that's where you make it. If you want to black out something, that's where you make it. And Sony's not doubling, like, Sony's not stopping. See, look at this. Like, everybody said, you're all bluffing. Y'all fucking scared about this, and you're saying this shit so we can stop protesting, but we fucking won't. Don't stop, people. Keep on doing what you're doing. They just trying to scare us. Cancel your GTA 6 and PS Plus subscription. This fucking guy gets it. You want to, like, hurt them? You want to hurt them? Like, real talk, it's GTA 6, bro. Straight up real talk, it's GTA 6. If you get in their head about GTA 6, because that's what they think, right? They think, oh, cool, we'll get GTA 6 people, and they're not going to leave. GTA 6 is going to be on there, and that's where their friends are going to be, and they're going to stay on that online, and then we're going to get shark cards, we're going to get all this stuff. You want to fucking make some statement? This is how you fucking do it right here. GTA 6, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Having just someone week blackout is the same as telling somebody that they shouldn't worry as the consumer will be back as usual after 1 week. Yeah, dude. Iceberg, like, that's exactly it. Honestly, that's exactly it. Nobody's afraid of like a fucking week. They're gonna be like, all right, dude, the casuals are gonna be there anyways on the week. You're gonna not play, your games on the weekend. Okay, see you next weekend, dumbasses. Like, dude, I don't know. Void Rat, they are kind of the same, bro. PlayStation has that like flavor, and it's like, I don't know. And I'm going down the list of people that are like angry about this. Players canceled PS Plus. Users stopped buying digital games. Gamers said no disc, no buy. Players own this. PlayStation releases BO12. Players bought PlayStation Plus. Users instantly bought the games digital. Sony got them. People are not going to like that tweet right there, but that's a fucking true tweet, bro. That's a true tweet to the max. Straight up. That makes sense. Like, that's all it is. Oh, Creed with the 2. Thanks, man. I delete my pre-order of PS5 only on Xbox now. Hey, man. At least your digital games can go to PC and everywhere else in case you want to like switch it up. That's what Xbox does, at least if it's a Play Anywhere game, especially their first party. So thanks for the 2, man. I appreciate it. I was never going to buy GTA, so I'm protesting by default. Yeah, Void. Hey, Paul. Pre-ordering GTA is for dummies. Honestly, I never understood. I guess like pre-ordering a digital game, like to download it ahead of time. I never understood why people just, I don't know. I never understood why people pre-ordered so far in advance for GTA. Like they're like, I need to pre-order it. It's like, bro, it's digital. Like who gives a shit? I don't know. That's just me. The issue with Wolverine is that Insomniac launcher Spider-Man 2 all broken, and also it was mid. Well, they launched Spider-Man 2 on PC broken as fuck. That thing was so broken on PC. It still is broken on PC, bro. To this day, it is broken like a son of a bitch. Pre-ordering any digital game is done. Yeah, dude. I don't know. And then, like, if you look at the numbers here, it's like they killed it. PlayStation attributed monthly active users as a key metric moving forward as the engagement tends to correlate with increased spending. It's forecasting record-breaking fiscal year. Of note, the company's network service category, which includes PlayStation Plus, is performing extremely well right now. For the quarter ending in June 30th, $1.3 billion in sales, which is up over 20% year over year and higher than previous quarter in its last fiscal year. The numbers likely absolutely explode over Christmas, assuming Call of Duty 4 lands and, of course, GTA. You wanna hurt these? Like, you wanna fucking hurt these fuckers, man? I'm telling you, man. This tweet back here, this guy gets it. You wanna hurt them? GTA, PS Plus, and I would throw Call of Duty in there. That's how you do it. Straight up, that's how you do it. That's how you handle that. Mortar Shell looks sick. Sorry, random thought. I mean, look at these first quarter figures, bro. Well, see, and this is kind of misleading also when you look at it, because Sony just released their first quarter results of the fiscal year. I wonder what it's going to look like after every, like, all the drama goes through. You know what I mean? I that's just me. I have a PS5 Pro that was given to me, and I still feel ripped on. Void Rat. Shut up, dude. Sell that fucker, bro. You get hella money for that, man. With all the prices, sell it for parts. You get so much money. Those GTA pre-order numbers are fake. Oh, yeah, those things that they said that it made like a fuzzy tomato. It made like $1 billion or like $3 billion or something. Insane. That making $5.84 billion in revenue is crazy work. Crazy work. And then 1.6 million PS5 sold. 1.25 million. Dude, like they're doing fine. And it's annoying. They're doing just fine. This is how the PlayStation Store gatekeeps some discounts on PlayStation Plus, which are readily available without any subscription on Steam. That's another thing I've noticed. So when I was a PS Plus member, right, you'd get like PlayStation Plus exclusive discounts, which are just like automatically available on Steam, like just straight up. Like Steam doesn't let you, they don't need you to subscribe to get discounts, and they do. That's one of the things I've noticed. I was like, man, I don't want to even buy it. It feels scummy that I need this subscription to get a discount. At least when you get like a Game Pass subscription, you get like the game's day and date, and then on top of it, you get everything for that. Your brother gave it to you, so you have to keep it. He'd understand, bro. You make bank off that shit. Come on now. Besides, needed to play Blu-rays. Brother, the company that's killing it, you're like, I need it for the Blu-rays, but they're killing the Blu-rays. Disc diddlers, that is fucking wild. What the fuck are we doing, bros? The fuck? A few weeks ago, Sony Summer Sale and PlayStation Plus retention discounts are proof they're hurting. Well, everyone, obviously Sony isn't hurting. Discs haven't been phased out yet. One week they're celebrating Phantom Damage, and the next they're insisting damage was never possible this early. All to protect the same core belief that they're a treat for Sony. Brother, this guy's just glazing. I don't even know who you are, bro, but okay. Okay. I never thought Steam was on the Helix. Poor Flavor, yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm done with this Sony fucking horseshit. I kind of want to talk about that. Because Jez Gordon put a pretty good article out. Windows Central. When did he do that? I swear I had it. Give me a second, chat. Let me grab it. There's an article I had from him. Boop, boop, boop. Where is it at? Dude, there's so many articles. Holy shit. It is insane how much is going on. Here. We got it. We found it. So this one's a pretty good article, I think, from Jez. I think he did a good job here. Jez is pretty awesome, though. I had a podcast with him like a week ago or so. He's really cool. From Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. I never thought this thing was like, wow. Hey, Alvarez. So this one is like basically saying, if you guys remember, to kind of give some context around this, there was a big rumor that Xbox was going to just have like a bunch of their, for the next Helix, the Xbox Helix, that they were going to have all the launchers on there. Like you can have Epic Game Store. Like Tim Sweeney talked about. What's going on? Unresponsive page. WTF, mate. Anyways, Tim Sweeney, you're responding just fine. Tim Sweeney talked about it. He said that they would like the Epic Game Store on Xbox. All right, dude, we'll refresh. Jesus. Tim Sweeney talked about having Epic Game Store on Helix. Steam, they said that it was going to be in there. And so everybody thought like, cool, it's going to be an open platform. And then you kind of like start going through the motions and you're like, is it going to actually work? Because if everybody's on the other platforms, they can buy their games on there and just use your piece of hardware, which would mean that Xbox can't sell this hardware at a loss, right? Because they need to make the money somehow because they might not make it up on the software. And so, yo. Oh, because of my extension. All right, dude. What are we doing here? All right. That's how we're going to do this. We're just going to go to another website. I don't not want to consent. Confirm my choices. Thank you. Jesus, every website has so much shit. It's wild. Anyways, so the whole point of that was that Jez basically mentions that it's not viable anymore for Xbox to find solace in putting other platforms on their console, right? Because then they can't subsidize it. They got to make it cheaper. They got to find a way. And it just doesn't make sense anymore. And this all stems from this. This all stems from this thing. Like, PlayStation makes a mockery of Xbox multi-plat push by dropping God of War day one before Fable. That's where this all stems from. Is that God of War, Lao Fei, the one that's coming out with Kratos' wife, that game, while it looks okay to me, it's not a God of War game, but it looks okay, is dropping a day before the early access for Fable and a week before it actually launches. So it's multi-plat, like, phase, like Xbox's multi-plat strategy has like completely fucking backfired on them and they're just getting murked. And so what Jez is saying is that we should not expect Steam and all those other storefronts on Helix because that would be a detriment to Xbox. And to some extent, you gotta understand that that's what's going to happen because they might not buy games on the Xbox store, shit like that. So it's all good. And they talk about that, like, for the RAM apocalypse, all this stuff here, by saying, like, the entire consumer electronics industry is struggling with the current components crisis, but the effects are particularly hard on consoles. Unlike phones, computers, speakers, and other consumer devices, consoles are typically not sold at a profit, but instead for less than they cost to make. So, obviously, consoles are very subsidized. You make up a lot of the money when you sell the console, and then you get software at the end where people buy third-party games, stuff like that, microtransactions. But if they're having everything, other stores in there, you're not going to make up that money. Just like this is why this thing costs so much. The Steam Machine. That's why the Steam Machine costs what it costs. Because it's a PC. They say it's a PC. You can put anything you want on this, right? Like, that's the whole point of this thing, is that you can put anything you want on it. It can do what you want. It's a PC. That means installing Windows and going to an Xbox store or Epic Game Store. So Valve couldn't put, the price tag that they wanted, even with the RAM apocalypse and everything else. They couldn't put that money up there and say, oh, you can get this for $700. Instead, they had to make it $1,050 without a controller. Woof, holy shit. Like, every time I say that, I just get, like, annoyed. And that's why they make it where they can't subsidize the hardware. That's what's going on with Xbox right now, is that they're having struggles of basically, and then we asked you if Project Helix would cost more than the Steam Machine. The majority of pure Xbox voters believe it would. And it's going to be more powerful than the Steam Machine, because the Steam Machine is not that powerful. Hey, what up, Big Mo? Big Mad Mo? What up, Magnum? How's it going, man? Good to see you guys. Sorry, I totally was, like, zoned in on talking. I didn't even look at chat much. What's up, fellas? So, when you look at all these things and how much stuff costs, one of the hard things that I've noticed is that they're trying to find ways to make the console cheaper. And to do that, you need to make exclusives or make your platform exclusive so you can make up the hardware price that you're going to take for a hit on the software side. That's the way I look at it. I could be fucking wrong. And so just last month, like, Asha Sharma talked about this, saying, like, they had to innovate ways. And I think she said, I think it's expensive when we do not innovate. I came to help that problem. It's natural that prices go up. Every generation around us is raising prices, but I don't think you can raise prices through the hardware crisis that we're seeing. And so it will require fundamental change in terms of how we innovate and how we think about the business models and how we bring this to market. And we're working on that. That, I think, is going to be the hardest thing for them to figure out, because if they can't make it an open platform, they can't put Steam on it, they can't put all these other things on it, you just can't, because then you're not going to make fucking money. Like, so how would Xbox reasonably make Project Helix feasible? Gordon believes making it an open device with access to Steam, Epic stores just doesn't make sense anymore, which, if rumors are to be believed, was the plan for next-gen hybrid console. And that is what the plan was. Like, they were going to make the console just this open platform for everybody. And there you go. You can play your games where you want to play. I mean, even now, when you go to the Xbox PC app, your Steam games are on there. Like, if they're installed, you can launch them through the Xbox app. You don't get Xbox achievements. You don't get all the Xbox perks, but it's just on there. It becomes like a condensed aggregate of all your games put into one place. And it's like, okay, that's cool, but what does that do for you? Right? Like, how does that benefit Xbox and their platform? That's the $1 million question that people are trying to figure out. And Jez is basically putting that into question here, which I wholeheartedly agree. Like, Steam and Epic and all those other storefronts can't be on there if you want to find a way to make your console cheaper, because then you can't take the hit from subsidizing it, because you're not going to make it up. And so it's a pretty, I think this is one of the most interesting things that's going to happen in gaming, is this conversation right now. I think that it's going to really drive what happens next, because PlayStation, technically, they don't have any open platform, right? They don't have an open platform. They don't have anybody on there. They don't need to worry about this. They have a closed platform, and that's the whole point of what PlayStation is doing with this. Like, this whole thing. That's the whole point of this. Of PlayStation basically killing physicals so they can keep everybody on their platform and control where you are so they can subsidize the hardware later. And I think a lot of people have an issue with all of the stuff happening with like Xbox like still losing money, but also like how do you subsidize the consoles when everything costs so much? My PC cost around $1,100 5 years ago and is still far more powerful than Steam Machine. Yeah, my PC I think is 4 years old, and it's far more powerful. I mean, I got a 4090 too though, so I had a 3090 in it, then a 4090. Hey Bob Zip, how's it going? I can't be the only one that noticed Sony put 3 pillars and a wall to divide them, and as it was some kind of safety barrier, dude. Just like blocked off as she's talking, dude. I don't know. So this whole conversation around like the Steam Machine and why it costs so much is because it's an open platform. They can't subsidize it at all, and it's not feasible for them. And Xbox would be the same way. They can't subsidize it. It's not feasible for them. So they need to make it what it is. So now it's like you got to go back to the drawing board and understand that, like, okay, maybe we don't do this. Maybe we make it closed off again. And that's something that I think the God of War one, the day before Fable releases, like they're bringing out their biggest IP probably next year in God of War, is a wild thing. That to me shows the inadequacies and the dumb decisions from Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond when they were running Xbox and what they did. Because this is just like Sony's cutting them right at the legs, man. Like just straight up taking them out. Am I wrong in that? Like, I truly feel like this is Xbox's, I would say this is one of Xbox's biggest games next year, Fable. And it's going head to head. Like, dude, there's a shit ton. Like, how many games are coming out? Like, this is a lot of games. Sagas of Lumen, Tomb Raider's coming out, God of War, Persona 4 Revival, and Fable, all in February. Are there any ones that we're missing here? Because this is an insane list already. Like, that's... Like, I want to play Tomb Raider. I don't know about anybody else, but Tomb Raider looks actually pretty dope. I actually want to play that. And I like Tomb Raider. I think that's a great franchise. I liked the reboot, all 3 of them. I played all of them and loved them. So I'm just sitting here looking at God of War, Lafe, Persona, Fable. It's like, that's a pretty stacked month, man. Helix Hybrid PC must compete with Steam, at least cooperate. Yeah, corporates. Staying close is like hiding head to sand. Yeah, Analog, I agree. I think that they need to... I've said that in my video, that if Xbox really wants to grow their platform, they need to compete with Steam on PC. Like this thing, let me throw it up. Like this thing, it's cool. Like I like the PC app. It's okay. And it's like, I don't even know if I like it. It just needs everything. It needs a lot more on here. And by the way, I'm trying Pal World for the first time. I was thinking about making a video about it. I don't know. Anybody play Power World here? I'm not a big Pokemon dude. Like I loved Pokemon when I was a kid, but Power World is something I never really got into. And like Pokemon nowadays, I just never got into. I don't know. So they need to make their Steam competitor, their Xbox platform, a lot better, man. Time for Xbox to close the platform. Negan, what? Maybe. They're not going to close shit, bro. Like the revenue they make is a lot, but this is like this part, like them needing to do this, we understand, right? Like everybody gets it. Like the Steam Machine can't be subsidized. Xbox Helix can't be subsidized. They can't be putting their fucking games everywhere. You can't put your games on PlayStation. And it's like, I don't know. You can't do it. Steam ruins the Windows Store. Time to pull the games off of it. I mean, I think Steam, if they're going to put their games on Steam, then they're not going to grow their platform on PC straight up. Talos can't wait for E-Day. Neither can I, man. As somebody that played the Horde mode, it was awesome. Power World even like Pokemon. What is it like? Is it like a Pokemon adjacent? Not for me. First achievement was worth 100. Now I'm going to get it. Poor Flava. But yeah, so this whole thing of the lack of faith in its own platform. Like, this, dude, by the way, Jez fucking cooked in this article if anybody hasn't read it. Microsoft's lack of faith in its own platform gets a shiny new spotlight in February 2027 as Sony confirms a tentpole exclusive will go head-to-head with Xbox's own contribution to PS5. Dude. Yeah, he like, look at it. He's like, Xbox people have been asking for AAA tentpole games, and then PlayStation 5 players are going to get them, and Microsoft says, nah, time for a rant. Bro, he absolutely cooked in this whole article. One of the things he said, I think it was in this one, basically like, Satya and everybody, are they going to give her, Asha, enough time to actually make the changes that are necessary to push this forward? It's like kind of crazy. Liked Firewall at first, but got bored of it fast. Yeah, Void Rat. I don't know. I'm like playing it here and there. Like I'm jumping into it, and it's like, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, man. I know it's like, it's the best game in the world. It's the next big game that's killing AAA, and it's like, all right, go fucking play it. Fuck off. But now like I kind of, since we're like in this like whole thing of like PlayStation games, like, you know, all this stuff, I want to get into what the Verge was talking about. Did anybody see the Satya stuff? By the way, we're gonna go into this too. I'm gonna put that on the side. Anybody see the? Let's see. Where did I get it? Is it here? Yeah, fuck it. We'll go to Reddit. Reddit's got it. Sure, Reddit. So, anybody see the Xbox CEO? I made a video about this today, actually. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma lays out plans for company memo obtained by The Verge. First of all, obtained by The Verge, like, are you just on the email, bro? Like, are you just there chilling on the email, like hanging out? Like, does Asha send this shit to you? It's kind of wild. Like, I don't know. So let's make this a lot bigger. So, what's happening here is, in a memo obtained from The Verge, Shata told staff, by the end of fiscal year 2027, which runs through next June, we will return Xbox and players to revenue growth. Xbox will also improve profits back in line with industry averages. Every function in studio will own part of that outcome. This part right here, that part right here is based. I'm saying that because let's be fucking real here for a second, everybody. Every function in Xbox right now was not contributing at all, one iota, to the profit of Xbox. Like, it was basically the platform, and Game Pass was basically boosting up their profits. Everything else, every studio, it just sucked. Like they weren't making sales, they weren't making money, they weren't doing anything. And this part of it is kind of crazy, and we'll talk about it a little bit later. It's one of the big reasons why all this stuff is happening, where they're losing all the studios, because they didn't give the studios or anybody a mandate to be extra profitable. Like, oh, make something that people want to fucking play and that's going to push stuff. So that's really hard to do and be profitable when your functions aren't doing their job, aka the studios. And so she laid out like these 4 C's in her plan, which is like all in the video I made. One of them is core, strengthen our platform led by console. I mean, the console's the most profitable part of this. Like, straight up, this part right here, if you look down, she also noted that console generates the majority of Xbox revenue, remains the foundation of our fandom, and that it is still Xbox's flagship experience. Xbox OS, Game Pass, Windows, and streaming become our platform for new players and developers. No shit, your console's your flagship. Like, the strength our platform led by console. It's like, dude, that's what got you here in the first place. You wouldn't exist without that, without the fans on it. Like, am I fucking tripping? Like, I just don't feel like this is like, it's like not rocket science. And the worst part is that like Sarah Bond and all the other people within like Xbox, like Phil Spencer, like moved away. Bro, Halo's wild how Double Fine already laying off people, maybe not making Lighthouse and pot games. Only Playground delivered proper product from first-party Xbox studios. You want to know something crazy, Analog Emporium and everybody, and King Scotto and all these people that are in here? Thanks for joining me, by the way. Has there been, can you guys name me, outside of Forza Horizon and Halo Infinite, because Halo Infinite, like, a lot of people didn't like it. Can you name me a big franchise that like is a pillar? Like, and I'm trying to think of one, and I might be wrong, but a pillar at Xbox right now that they've released this generation. Like, no Forza. The Halo Infinite came out, I get that. They brought Combat Evolved. Gears E-Day isn't out yet. So I'm trying to figure out like a game that can push profits because I don't know any. Then she undermined the console, adding access to more TVs. Same shit Phil and Sarah did. Actually ignorant. J-Man, you're not wrong because this thing is important to them. And this is my theory behind this. This thing, cloud gaming goes free with ads 5 hours a month. This thing is going to boost them a lot. Sea of Thieves was last gen, brother. Wasn't it? Yeah, Sea of Thieves was 2018. Gears 5 was last gen. That was the Xbox One. So Sea of Thieves, Gears 5, that's Xbox One. I'm talking about the series console. Like, I get you guys, because I was thinking about this too. I was like, is it Sea of Thieves? No, that was last gen. If it's Gears, no, that was last gen. I'm talking this gen, Series X gen. Because I'm trying to think of like a big game that they brought out, man. And then this is my theory behind this. The cloud gaming goes free. Is a lot of people do free cloud gaming on GeForce with NVIDIA, I think GeForce Now, whatever that's called. And they have a lot of people boost their numbers over there. Forza 6, Starfield, lol, Fallout in space. See, Starfield's the only one I would give. What's up, D-Mello? Starfield's the only one I give, and it didn't do the numbers that it wanted to. What did they say? Like 17 billion hours played? Instead of like, oh, this many people played? Or some shit like that. Like, they didn't give an exact number because they know it's not as good as it was before, as like their other games. Cloud gaming does suck for multiplayer games. It's horrible. I've done it. I played Fortnite. I played Apex through cloud. It is fucking rough. And so like all this stuff here, I'm telling you right now, what they're going to do is this is her insurance is this shit. And she's going to be like, okay, you want growth, Satya? You want growth, Microsoft? You want growth? Here's your growth. Look at us. We have this free cloud thing that we put out, and so many more people came on it, and we made a lot of money because of those ads on it. That's her insurance. It's her insurance until she can actually make some form of change. Poor Flavor. Yeah, I'll give Avowed too, because I actually like Avowed a lot. Like that is one of my favorite games last year. That and Doom the Dark Ages. Doom the Dark Ages is another big franchise. But do they have one that's like taking over the zeitgeist? You know what I mean? Like has taken over gaming. Like a Halo when it came out, a Gears when it came out, a Mass Effect, if you remember, that was an exclusive. Oblivion was an exclusive. All these big games that came out that just took it over. And I know people want to fucking talk shit, but Halo, like, you can say what you want. You can say what you want. Nobody's playing it now, and I get it. Halo Infinite was fucking huge 4.7 years ago. That's a big game. Like, that, like, why aren't you bringing out more? That is the problem. You need to bring out more games that are going to fucking sell your platform. And so when we go back to this, it's like, yeah, you're led by the console, but you're also led by your games that went on the console. Slimy Mucus, Minecraft Legends, yeah, maybe. Grounded was big. Grounded, I'll give that. I'll give Grounded. Grounded is a pretty good game. That came out last gen too, I think. But then Grounded 2 came out this gen. COD. Big Bad Mo. COD is a big game, but again, it's like it's every year. Infinite is fire. Bro, y'all want a fucking hot take? Y'all want a hot take? Give me a second. We're gonna this is gonna piss people off and I don't give a fuck. Right here. Halo campaign evolved. I'm ready to jump into this too. Halo Infinite. 272,000. Campaign evolved, 25,000. I know it's not a good comparison. Because there's no multiplayer on campaign evolved, so people aren't going to buy it. A lot of people buy Halo for the multiplayer. They like playing the multiplayer. The story's great. People love the story. It's supposed to be a twofer. You get a fucking campaign and you get a dope-ass multiplayer with it. That, to me, is the core of Xbox games that they've gone away from, is you bring out a game that has an amazing campaign that people like. Doesn't need to be like the fucking greatest campaign in the world, but it's cool. Like Gears of War is a cool campaign with cool characters and a stupid fun story. And then you had great multiplayer. Halo was an epic campaign with a fucking great multiplayer. They have gone away from that aspect of games. And I think that's hurting them more than anything. And I'm going to say this right now. Slip Space Engine feels way better than this fucking game does. I've been playing this game for a little while now. Slip Space Engine feels better. It just does. Like, it feels smoother. There was a bigger world. It looked pretty decent in my mind. Slip Space Engine felt better than this UE5 shit that I was playing. And I'm trying to get through this game and play it, and I like playing Halo on Legendary. And I'm just sitting there like, fuck. Like, this doesn't feel great on UE5. And I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm like crazy, but I just don't feel like the UE5 Halo campaign evolved feels that great compared to what I felt when I played Halo Infinite. And I got 1,000 achievement plus points on this fucking game on Halo Infinite. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And I enjoyed all of the multiplayer aspects. I played a lot of ranked. I played with a lot of people. I played with the community a lot. This game just feels like there's so much hate that just goes around it. And I'm trying to like ignore that hate, but I can't ignore. Hold on. I can't ignore like everybody just killing this game, dude. Like, honestly, so many people are like attacking this. Like, honestly, let's see. Like, if you look at this, like this fucking chick, like, people fucking hate, like, Lieutenant Williams is her name, I think, right? People hate Lieutenant Williams. You see people doing this. Like, this is just marred in such controversy. It's fucking crazy. Like, it is. Like, it's just, everybody hates every little aspect of this game. Like, the visual leap in 25 years is insane. Yeah, the game looks great, but it doesn't feel as good as Halo Infinite in my mind. Like, the Slip Space Engine felt good. You're getting like 100 plus 20 FPS in a multiplayer game that runs great. Muddy weapon swap, throwing grenade years after reloading, also crushing on PC. Yeah, I am freaking tired of remakes too. Can they not make games that are good? Dude, J-Man, exactly. The AI is asked the Marines would be running the wrong direction. The nitpicking on this game is so outrageous, man. Xbox Mike, I actually agree. I think the nitpicking is dumb. I think that people are going over the top because it's a Halo game and it gets a lot of clicks. There's a lot of people out there that just want this shit to fail. But I'm playing it and I'm like, man, Slip Space Engine just feels better. This shit, like this, like shooting people, like who the fuck does this? Who goes around and fucking shoots an NPC man or woman and just makes a like, I don't know. It's dumb. Now, I will say, I don't understand why this person, I don't understand why this person's in it. Like, chat, I mean, I'm not trying to be a fucking piece of shit here, but I really don't understand why this character is in there. And every time I was playing the game and she showed up, I was like, ugh. Like, why are you here and why are you trying to act like a fucking badass? I don't understand it. It feels soulless. It feels like it's like forced on me. And I've always said this. If you're going to remake something that is a cult classic, that's really good, if you're going to add something to the game, you need to make sure that it enhances the game, doesn't make it, right? Like it enhances the game and makes it a better game and an experience that adds to it. If it doesn't, and there's no reason for it, it doesn't make it better, that's going to be detriment, even if it's not a bad idea. But if it doesn't enhance that game or make it better or feel better, that's going to be an issue with a lot of the core audience. That's what I think is happening here with Lieutenant Williams. That's what's happening here. Her addition, the addition of her in the game, doesn't do anything. And it's like, why is this person even here for me, right? Like, she's standing up to Master Chief, kind of like, oh yeah, I'm not really impressed, while the other ODSTs or the people that she's with, they're looking at him like a god, and she's just like not impressed at all. That is the weird thing to me. And I think that the awe of Master Chief from before, what you used to get in the old games, was so fucking cool. And this character just did nothing for me. It didn't add anything to the game. It didn't enhance it, didn't make it better, didn't do anything for me. So why even add this? It's like they didn't have any quality control around this. And Cortana looks kind of weird too. So as I'm going through this game, I'm like a big Xbox guy. I like Halo. It's like this is my when I was growing up, we played Halo in LAN parties. And then I'm like, cool, more missions added. I want to see what that is. And you add this person in there, it feels kind of forced and it feels kind of dumb. Like, I don't need this. And it's almost to the point, like, I feel like they need to put Halo on like the back burner for a little bit and do what Gears of War did. Like, Gears of War, we haven't had a Gears of War game in 6 years, people. And we're about to get one this year. Or no, it's about to be 7 years. Or yeah, 6 years. And they basically were like, we're going to go into the booth and work. We're going to go into the lab and figure out what we need to do. We'll talk to you later. That's what they need to do with Halo. And I know at the end of this game, Combat Evolved, they're like, hey, we're going to, they kind of hinting that they're going to do this for number 2. That's fine. But like, don't add stupid shit like this. Like, it's not even like because of like, oh, it's a girl. It's like this, but like, I don't care. It's just that her character didn't add anything and she was annoying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Those 3 new missions are like firefight with mid-story and poor copy-paste style from a Val. Dude, it just didn't have anything, like, it didn't feel like it had soul. Looks like a dude magnet. Yeah, and it's like, that's, yeah. It's like, honestly, like, in the first game, if you remember, like, when Master Chief would walk around, like, some of the Marines and shit would be like, fuck yeah, dude, like, it's the Chief, like, he's ready to go. Like, they kind of looked at him like, it reminded me of like when Marines from Warhammer 40K would see like a space Marine. It's like, it's a fucking god, basically. That's what the Chief was to them. And now it's like this person's like, oh, I'm not impressed. Fuck them. And it's like, I get it, ODSTs and Chief, and they don't like each other, all that. But it just felt like forced. It felt weird. And it's like in the launch and everything about the game, as I'm playing it, since it's on UE5, it feels fucked up. Like, it doesn't feel like Halo shooting somewhat. I don't like the way it feels, the way it like controls. It just doesn't feel like a Halo game to me. And I need it to feel better. And if they're going to go straight up to UE5 and just like abandon the slipspace engine, I think that's a mistake. I think they can cultivate this engine a lot better. I think they can actually like update it, put some real people behind it. But the rumor is Chief lost the aura in this remake. Bro, they're trying to out aura him with this person. Like, legitimately what I felt like. What the fuck are we doing? There's funny. Yeah, dude, this stuff. The punching her in the face. Yeah, this shit. Like, like, I'm starting to almost believe their propaganda. It's like, did you not just see him fucking murking people? Like, you gotta understand, like, look how tall he is compared to all of them. And he's like floating around, just beating shit out of people, shooting them, fucking them up. And it's like, oh, I'm starting to believe the propaganda. No, you didn't see him just wreck shit? Ah. What are we doing? Mike, dude, that shit was funny, bro. One engine allows the team to work well. Using too many engines is expensive. Yeah, like if they just concentrated on this Slipspace engine, it's like just put the team behind it, and they specifically made that shit for fucking like Halo, and then they just abandoned it and we're like, we're gonna go to UE5. And I get why. Like I get like you're trying to hire people, and a lot of the people coming out of like the tech world are vibe coding idiots that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and so they need to be on UE5 so they can like feel like they're doing something technical, but they're really not. I don't know if anybody's messed with UE5 or Unreal Engine. I have. It's like a mix of back end and front end put together, and so it's like you can get as technical or as not technical as you want. This is why the coalition's so good, because they have actual technical people working on UE5, and that's why UE5 does so well on their fucking shit, or Unreal Engine, because they go into the depths and fucking the nitty gritty of what they need to do to make their game good from a technical perspective. Not all studios do that with UE5. They just let UE5 optimize it in the back end and just not even worry about it. And yeah, there was also poor Fable. Yeah, there was also a lot of contractors that worked on Slipspace engine that really hurt the foundation of what they were trying to do. Not bad, Spartan. I'm almost starting to believe the propaganda. All right, Chief, what's next? Fucking punches the shit out of her. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, the internet's fucking funny, bro. Halo combat devolved is wild. Yeah, and then like the other thing is too, she's like, she's also like talking about like, oh, it's a PR campaign. What's going on with Chief? We don't really believe it. I need to see you prove it. It's like, who the fuck are you? Like, I get it. Like, they're trying to like make it like, you know, the Chief is like this is the first game, but it's kind of hard to do that when Chief has been an established character in our like minds, in a gamer's mind, for 25 fucking years, and we know Chief is the man. It's like, so when you throw somebody in there questioning them, it's like, it's not gonna fucking go there. Engine programmers are a rare thing in those days. No, it's a rare thing in these days, not those days. Those days, there was a lot of people. Well, I saw a clip of someone who tossed a plasma grenade at her feet and blew her into the grave lift. Yeah, man. They do not like any of the stuff going on right now. For 30-second streamer, Halo changed gaming forever, describing Master Chief as gaming's Mountain Rushmore. Yeah, he is. You can't put... Dude, this clip's coming fucking everywhere. Oh, and then they... Bro. Where was the this fucking thing? Anybody see this? Does anybody see this? Do you remember this? Anybody see this? How they replaced like the dude's face, and then this guy's actually a developer from Bungie back in the day, and they just put this person in instead, and then the old developers came out and like mentioned it and were like, by the way, the guy that you replaced was actually like a developer from our team that, you know, you replaced. Like, why? Like, and that to me shows that they didn't know. Like, obviously they didn't fucking know, and if they did, that's wild. But it's obviously they didn't know that was like a developer, like a Bungie developer, and out of respect for the work he did from the audio programming, that they took him out. And in the original Halo, the face on the bridge officer came from a real person, Bungie engineer Matt Segur, series composer Marty O'Donnell confirmed it. And Halo campaign evolved. The character has been redesigned to a black woman standing next to Captain Keyes. The community has lost say. Halo Combat is getting a lot of backlash for that, and that's exactly what's happening. So yeah. Woof. They took out a developer. And like when you look at the game, like it's fucking gorgeous. Like you can't like say it's not. Like it's a good looking game. It looks really good. And they did a good job designing it. Like I'll give it that. At least in my mind, I think it looks great. I think it looks good. And this is PS5 Pro, bro. This isn't even PC. If you have a PC, check this fucker out. It looks great on PC. And then Cortana. It's crazy how this Cortana made by 343 Industries and Halo Campaign Evolved left versus Halo 4 right. Huh. I never saw this one. Anybody see this? Like the differences? That's a lot of... You're just a chud. That's a lot of difference. Maybe they couldn't get the actress. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to like think of like... Yeah, that's probably normal. Did anybody... I haven't run into glitches. Mike, you're having fun with it? See, the funny thing is like, I'm having fun with it, but I can see like the little things that they take out and put in, and it's like, what are you doing? Dude, you remember Lock and Chief? Dude, I remember when they announced Lock, and it was rough, dude. Everybody hated Lock. And then like it was like this epic advertisement for Halo, was it 5 or 4? I can't remember which one Lock was in. The one on got hit. The left one got hit with the ugly stick. Maybe. I like the comparisons though. I kind of like the Combat Evolve versus the campaign. Like, look at Cortana back in the day. Then look at her now. Like, cool, but you know, they made Cortana's Shy Gamer uglier. Maybe. Halo Shooter would burn their office to the ground before making Cortana look like this again. Oh my god. Bro, the internet is fucking brutal. Like online is brutal, man. People don't give a fuck at all. Like they're just gonna go at whatever they want. Like look at this is what chuds for Halo 4 Halo technology from 2010s. You can't shoot female. What? Oh, he took her out. They said that you couldn't do that. Master Chief's taking everybody out in this video, dude. He don't give a fuck. That's a lot of shots to kill one dude. These people are fucking sponges, bro. It's like you're playing the Division 2. I don't know, man. By the way, is anybody playing it on Legendary? Because, like, I'm getting my ass whooped in Legendary. Like, I'm like, fucking hell. This is beautiful, though. But, I mean, like, look at the game. This just looks good. Like, it's a good-looking fucking game. Like, yeah, there's stutters. It doesn't feel as smooth, like, slip space. But this makes me want to, like, play the fucking game right now. Like, I want to go through the game and play it. I wouldn't put it on Legendary. I'd get fucking worked because I've been working through it on Legendary with a buddy of mine. But, like, just to go through the game, like, I would go through it and just play. But it's hard. One thing that bothers me is wrong-sounding Sergeant Johnson, not feeling this guy, the new guy's voice. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. You're getting whooped in Heroic, DeMello? Fucking hell. So I'm going to get whooped there. See, the problem is I play like every game at like a hard difficulty. I beat Gears. I beat Doom the Dark Ages on the hardest difficulty. I've always beaten Gears of Wars at the hardest difficulty. I've beaten all the Halos on Legendary. And I've beaten all of... every time I play Call of Duty, it's on like the hardest difficulty. I just like playing games on hard difficulties. Violent remake, atmospheric, multiplayer, cinematic, LGBTQ. Wow, Halo is just dead. Can I ask you guys something? Do you think, like, I'm going to ask the chat this. Do you think Halo needs to go away for a little bit? Like, I'm just asking. Just finished on Heroic. Legendary is too much grinding for me. Maybe co-op I can try. Yeah, Analog, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go through the Legendary with co-op. Do you think Halo needs to take a break? That people need to walk away from Halo a little bit? Like, Xbox needs to kind of do what... what's-his-face did? Todd Howard with Elder Scrolls. Like, walk away for a little while? That's what I feel like sometimes it needs to do, is just like, walk away. Do your own thing. Let's come back in a little while. Let's maybe have some other franchises come back. RE7 is proof, no. Away from Halo Studios, yeah. Fucking based. Fucking based, dude. Straight up. Didn't it take a break after Infinite? I mean, it's taken... Well, technically, you're not wrong. What year did Infinite release? So 2021. Yeah, it's been 5 fucking years. So and there's no Halo. Damn, dude, there's no Halo in development either. Just the remakes. I'm tired of Halos and Gears. I beat all the games. 343/Halo Studio needs to be demolished. Halo Studios needs to go away. Give Halo to another studio. Holiday 2020. It is, dude. Jesus. Technically, they are on a hiatus right now. Like, when you look at it. Fucking hell. Yeah, like, the Halo devs apparently decided that the majority of Marines are now women. It's just like, this is kind of clean, actually. That's the other thing, is the game performs better on PS5. Halo is too much nostalgia, if you ask me. Call of Duty should be the one taking a break. Yeah, COD I think could take a break, but they're not going to, because everybody buys COD for the multiplayer, and it makes way too much money, man. It just makes way too much money. Like, it just does. AMD plans 10%. AMD is raising prices by about 10% on its Radeon graphics cards starting in August, driven by higher memory costs fueled by AI demand. The supplier level hikes follow NVIDIA's similar adjustment and could push retail prices up for consumers. That's good, AMD. Thanks for that. That's awesome. Corner Reports Company has started charging board partners more for Radeon GPU and memory bundles. Bro, we're so fucking cooked. I just have one of the COD studios make an original game, keep the other 2 main studios on COD. Well, then you're talking about, like, every other year they'd bring out a COD then. Like, kind of like, not every year. COD should be selling campaigns separately, as GTA now is doing. I see, the thing is I like the bundle. Like, I get what you're saying. Just make the multiplayer free, sell the campaign separately. Bob's your uncle. But the point is that they want to sell it together so they can charge for everything. And so then you have to pay for the multiplayer. You can't play the new Call of Duty's multiplayer. They know that's the main draw for people, so they want to charge for it. And since they have it like on assembly line style, where they can just shit these games out, no problem. That's all they need to do. That's all they need to worry about. Like, honestly, that's what it is. And by the way, guys, I don't know if anyone saw this. I had it saved. Did anybody see this? That Digital Foundry said, John Linneman said that he heard from sources that Microsoft was very much going to continue disk support before the Xbox reset. So, like, obviously plans have changed. Like, things are changing within Xbox and the studios and all of that. But Digital Foundry before that all those changes happened was that they were going to support discs. Maddie plays Save Us, Asha. Did anybody see that? I thought this was crazy. Because I've always felt that like the disc to digital thing was to kind of get you to be more digital and all of that, kind of giving you if you do buy a Xbox game physically, then you're good. Like you'll be totally fine. You can just make it into a digital game. But I'm surprised that John Linneman said that, because Jez said that he heard like the complete opposite of this and said like, this is not what I've heard, but who knows anymore? Because I do feel like the changes at Xbox are just continuous. Slimy Mucus, like every year Nintendo and PlayStation are going to dominate console sales with Zelda, Ocarina of Time, GTA 6. Xbox is sadly destined to always be last place, even if they have exclusives. Well, they need to have exclusives to even be saying that. Like, I know that people are like, oh, they're just going to suck anyways. It's like, well, because they don't have any exclusives. And they need those exclusives to actually do something. Like we can't make a judgment call right now with them because they've been, how do you put this? They've been doing this for too long. Like they've eroded the console. They've eroded their platform so much the last several years that it doesn't matter what they do until they boost up their platform and make it worth having. This digital looks good for dodgy discs that work now and then. That's actually I never even thought about that. Like a broken disc or something happens, you at least still have the game. I never thought about that, Casey. That's a good little thing. If your disc breaks or something's wrong with it, just boop. It doesn't matter about insurance. Remember the insurance they try to sell you at GameStop and all those places? Like, if your disc is broken, you want to get insurance on that just in case. It's like, what? That would absolutely wipe that whole thing out. Which the EB guy or whatever, the GameStop guy was like, we don't even care about this. Like, this does nothing for us. If you look here, everybody's like really happy. Is this real? But a lot of people don't think Xbox is going to be, a lot of people don't think Xbox is going to be supporting discs. And it's like, you can't really blame them. Oh shit. Look at this. Galactic Battlegrounds, Lucasfilm reportedly ends partnership with Aspire. Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on with these people, but the KOTOR remake, the problems they had, it like went away and then came back and then went away and then it went to Saber Interactive and then it went away. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of shit going on with them. Let's see. Oh my god. Former Dragon Age Veilguard game director Corinne Bushy. How the fuck do you say that name? Has joined Wizards of the Coast's Austin studio Skeleton Key, but she spent over 15 years at EA before joining BioWare in 2019 and became game director of Dragon Age The Veilguard in 2022 and helped lead the game, but flopped hard. Skeleton Key was created by Wizards of the Coast in 2022 and is led by the former BioWare producer, Christian Daly. The studio is currently working on an unannounced AAA game focused on story, suspense, and... I don't like this person. I don't know you. I don't like you. Because you kind of destroyed one of my favorite franchises of all time. And Dragon Age. And this IP now is like legitimately fucking dead because of this person's direction of the studio. I played this game hoping that it had some fucking soul to it, and it was nothing like the Dragon Ages of before. Like, we're not even getting like a Dragon Age 1 or 2 remake, master, whatever you want to say, that they can use those things and build another game out and make it into something and make some money from Dragon Age. We're not even getting that. EA thinks that Dragon Age is dead. And in my mind, it's not fucking dead. It is one of the best franchises that they can build some fantasy world around. But instead, It's dead now because these people who made it wanted to like force real world issues into a game about fucking dragons and fantasy world. Like, I never understood any of the storylines of this game and the characters. It irritated me so much. It's like, I was so excited when they announced Dragon Age, the Veilguard or whatever, and then they brought out like all of the fucking trailers, and I was like, this isn't gonna go well. Like, anybody remember the fucking trailers to this shit? Does anybody remember the official, was it this one? Yep, I think it's this one. Like, I remember this whole thing, like, according to Man Real, this whole thing felt very Marvel-ish, like almost like they're trying to make it comedy and cool and like show all these people. And it's like, I just did not enjoy this like at all. Like, I didn't enjoy this. And tell me if this sounds too hard. Like, this all, like, the veil jumper. It's like, I don't... Like, look at this dude. This dapper fuck. Like, what are we doing here? And it's like, this whole, like, the necromancer. It just, it's not... By the way, was it her? Yeah, this chick right here, I did not like her personality in the game at all. Like, what the fuck are we doing? She sucked as a character. This guy sucked. Like, I'll give him that the combat was good. The warden. Like, all this stuff is going down. And then these, like, he's cool. He's from the old ones. Like, I liked him in Inquisition. Her, I'm like, why? But, like, there's fucking dragons. She was so... Dude. She was so fucking annoying. The Dragon Hunter, I think, is... Yeah. It's like, these characters are fighting dragons and then being like, oh, there's all these real-world issues we're putting it... Like, we're going to throw in, like, what we think we should talk about in the real world. Not that there's fucking dragons trying to kill you. Like, that. No. We're going to have a real world issue, like mental health issues and, like, what I feel be more important than saving the fucking world. Like, it looked so, like, there's, like, you could tell that it looks like a Marvel fucking stupid shit. And then there's like a cut like this. So you're like, this looks dope. I want to see this. And then you get like stupid story beats. Like, I don't know, man. And it's almost like comical. It's like they're not really trying together. I don't know. Anybody play this game? Because this game just pissed me off. And so, like, leaving this person, because fuck them. Like, here, like, EA is just basically killing Dragon Age. The gaming industry has been creatively bankrupt for a long time. Yeah, man. Like, and it's like you're taking... The thing I don't like that they do is you're taking franchises that you have no business in and being like, I want to put my own spin on it. If you want to put your own spin on something, then make your own fucking franchise. If you want to make something that is your own, like, I want to do my own spin, then make your own game, make your own franchise, make something that you think stands out and that you can sell. Don't put your vision on the back of another franchise that somebody else created and other people adore and be like, no, it's our vision. It's like, no, fuckface. Dragon Age has a vision. Don't destroy that vision because you don't have a true vision to be creative and create something else. Don't put your own stupid shit in it and, like, mess up a franchise that people love. Like, that's the thing that it annoys me about the games industry so much is people take creative freedoms from franchises that exist that have cultivated an audience and people love, and they just shit on it. That is one of the most annoying things I've seen personally the games industry do time and time again. Like, that's just me. Asha should bring back Scalebound, bro. Even Scalebound, like, gaming is supposed to be an escape. I don't want identity politics and real world. I don't want any I don't want any politics or any bullshit in my games. Slimy Mucus, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. There was a thing I want to say that a lot of people brought up. I can't find it, but there was an image basically of PlayStation having like all their characters put into one in like the last few years, and it's like all like, you know, like Mary Jane from Spider-Man, God of War Laufey, the new Intergalactic, the girls from Horizon Zero Dawn, the girls from The Last of Us. Basically, every game now is like a female protagonist within PlayStation. I want to say that I can search it. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. But it just had like all the female protagonists in it, and it's like crazy amount of people. Like, Kratos is not the main character. And by the way, I have a theory on God of War. This thing right here, new God of War game featuring Kratos, has been officially announced. It connects directly with God of War Laufey. I think this was done, and he announced it at the Comic-Con. Oh, fuck, did I just announce the next Kratos game? I think he did this on purpose because God of War Laufey isn't getting the pre-orders that they thought it was going to get, and the lukewarm kind of backlash and the lukewarm reception to the game was a lot less than they thought. And it makes me think that what they announced before, like the remake, which, by the way, don't fuck it up. The 3 games that they're making, the God of War 1, 2, and 3, the Greek saga, they're going to remake those. And then they announced Sons of Sparta, which I've been playing, and it's eh. And then they're like, but there is going to be a God of War Kratos game. I think they did this intentionally because God of War Laufey isn't getting the attention they thought it was going to get. That's what I think. I don't know if anybody agrees with me in chat. I don't know, but I feel like he did this on purpose to be like, well, if you want to know what happens in the next God of War, which is with Kratos, you need to play God of War Laufey because it's going to connect directly with it. And maybe they planned that years ago, like they said they did, but it does feel like all of a sudden it's like that game wasn't doing so well, so he had to announce something with Kratos. That's what I fucking think. I think that he needed to get Kratos out there because Kratos is God of War, man. Like, straight up. Everybody knows it. Kratos is God of War. If you're not playing with Kratos, you know it's going to be an uphill battle. Like, I don't know. I think that it's a little weird. I think it's a little funny that they announced the new Kratos game after this game comes out, or Laufey comes out, and not a lot of people are excited for this game right here. I don't think, and then like the queue, it's like there's just so much with this game that it's fucking wild. Shy Gamer, exactly. They need to stop hiring the purple, the blue hairs, bro. What's up, Boomer Benz? How's it going? Hey, Zocker, maybe we should ask David Jaffe. He seems to know all the fucking answers. I don't know what David Jaffe's saying or what he's doing, dude. David Jaffe's doing his own thing. He's He's out there. The one thing I don't like about David Jaffe, not even that I don't like about him. He said something. He said this. Where is it? I had it saved. Where's David Jaffe? Where's David Jaffe? Where's your fucking face, bud? Let me see you. Dude, I've saved so many fucking articles. Holy shit. This. Creator of God of War Jaffe states that the following of the end of the physical format. He says, you can see how third-party game studios aren't fighting Sony on this. They're popping the champagne. So he's saying that third-party studios and everybody are popping the champagne because physical games are going away. And he says, eliminating the physical format isn't some evil plot against consumers. Then why the fuck are they popping champagne, David Jaffe? If it isn't like an evil like thing against consumers, why are the people selling the product popping champagne? Is it because they're going to make more money? Are they happy? Sounds like an evil fucking plot to me, bud. I don't have anything against him either. Like, I'm just saying, like, you can't have, like, they're popping champagne and these fucking corpos are so happy and then say, no, it's not an evil plot. It's fine. It's just not against consumers. This is great. It's a fucking double-edged sword, bud. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't go together, my guy. So that's what I think is happening with God of War, personally. I think that it's... they're announcing a lot of this stuff for no reason. We went on tangents. I don't even know what we were talking about before, but this is like the flow of the show today. I'm just going off of what I see, and I'm enjoying myself. I don't know about you guys. What else is there? I kind of like going through Pirate Nation. He has a lot of stuff. Yeah, we were talking about this. EA. This fucking thing pissing me off. Jaffe likes to rage bait. He might. He might. That's his prerogative. Paramount wants the court to move quickly on its proposed merger with Warner Brothers Discovery. The company is asking for the antitrust trial to begin in November, while a group of states and the Writers Guild of America wanted to delay it until April. Okay, Paramount, sure. Sony's profit jumped 37% this quarter. But it wasn't because people are buying more games. It was due to tariff refunds. Wild. Dude. This Marathon shared an update, a positive update on Marathon in its last earnings report. Season 2 launched in June, has helped Marathon maintain strong player retention while attracting new players. Sony also said the game, as one of the live service titles, continue to contribute to PlayStation Studios' revenue. Who the fuck is playing this anymore? I just spit everywhere. Who the fuck is playing Marathon? I haven't even thought about this game. Didn't the director leave? Yeah, this was last week, right? Or like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he left. Yeah, the director leaves 4 months after launch. Yeah, he was gone. Bro, Marathon is a fucking joke. Gaz is the only one playing it. Bro, when Gaz bought this shit, I was like, what are you doing? Why? And I know why he bought it. He liked this. He liked the box and all this shit. I don't understand why. I always thought the art style in this was cool in the trailers, but as I was playing the game, I was like, there's too much going on. I feel like over fucking whelmed of what the fuck you're trying to do to me here. But that's me. They're selling power cards for $9,000? Yo, is Power World like that big? Like, is Power World really that big of a fucking game, everybody? Am I tripping? How many people are playing Power World right now? Straight up. Jesus There's 542,000 people playing on fucking Steam alone. 2 million top concurrent 2.5 years ago. It's that big of a game. Am I like under a rock or something? The biggest confirmed sale so far is the all gold Cativa card, which sold for $2,000. What is this? Are these collector cards like Pokemon? Holy shit, man. What are we doing? Power World is the game of the... Yeah, dude, like, what are we talking about? Look at this thing. Look how many people. It was back up to like 1 million concurrent players a few weeks ago. Dude, was it? Well, it's about a few weeks ago. It was July 16th. It was at like 800. That's still an insane amount of human beings, dude. You are, but it's okay. You've had other things on mind. Yeah, dude. Caleb games, yeah, newborn, family, work. Do I need to make a video about playing Power World for the first time? Because I haven't played it. Would that be something that people would actually watch? Like if I'm like, I play Power World for the first time. This is what I think. It is shit. I don't even know. Because the funny thing is, like I'm telling you, chat, I have it installed. Like I have it right here. I installed it because I was like, oh, I'll check it out. And then I've played Mecha Chameleon. I know that game's really fun. I've played that. I just haven't played Power World yet. I've been playing Assassin's Creed. Really fun game. Enjoying that. I feel like I need to make a Power World, like fucking I played it for the first time video. I'd watch for sure. Do it. Bro. But it ain't shit game. All right. Because this is crazy how much it's going on. Samara Weaver has officially been cast as Emma Frost and Marv. I'm just going through this shit because I want to talk about random shit, boys. Cool. Emma Frost was sick. Sony secured enough memory chips to keep PS5 production running through year end, including GTA 6 launch, despite rising DRAM prices driven by AI demand. Oh, they're not fucking around. In its latest earning call, CFO Lin Tao said Sony has secured enough RAM for its fiscal year, expects minimal impact from higher memory costs. It plans to offset those costs elsewhere rather than PS5 prices. That is going to be fucking massive for them. It's not really like Pokemon. It's more of a survival game. Okay, Void Rat. I think Epic Treasure used to stream Power quite a bit when it released. Okay. By the way, that's going to be huge for them because this game is going to, I mean, they've already raised the prices multiple times, but them not raising the price again before GTA comes out is actually a pretty big fucking deal. Straight up. Sony doesn't give a fuck about fans. They only care about money. As long as investors are happy and the stock doesn't drop, they'll do whatever they want. They'll sell you a digital license that they can remove the fucking empty cartridge is fucking stupid. Fuck me. They'll sell you a digital license and they remove whenever they want. Damn, dude. People are not happy. This guy, dude, Pirate put a bunch of shit out there. This is another game I have not played. Is Stellar Blade. That's another game I have not played. I have it too. I got it for PlayStation. Sir, we have an orc problem. Has anyone seen this game? This game looks dope. It's like a weird, cool, like indie game. I want to show you what it is. This game looks cool. It's like a tower defense. You just like, I've seen it a bunch on here, and I like tower defense strategy games. So this game looks fucking cool to me. I think it looks dope. Like I like crazy, zany, like tower defense type of games like this. And it's fucking cheap. Like I might buy this fucker. I think this is cool. I like games like this. I don't know if anybody else likes strategy games like this, but it looks cool as hell. That's just me. So, 2 developers spent just 4 months making Sir, We Have an Orc Problem, and it's already become one of Steam's biggest indie success stories. The tower defense game earned over $360,000 in its first 24 hours and launched as the 15th best-selling game on Steam. The developers spent only around $200 on paid marketing, and their previous game just made $30,000 over 9 months. That's sick. I miss Lemmings game. They used to be fun. I thought Celebrated was like DMC, but it's more like a Souls game, so didn't buy because Souls likes are fucking torture. Yeah, Void Rat. If it's like a Souls game, I'll play it. I'll check it out. Gulliam, director of Obscure Theory, believes linear RPGs are better at creating memorable characters. In an interview with Automaton Media, he explained, with Japanese RPGs, you get a protagonist, you get the characters, and the story being told is quite linear. I personally prefer this because I feel like it allows you to tell a stronger story and make more memorable characters. When developers don't have to account for hundreds of player choices, they can spend more time building the characters and a story with stronger emotional impact. That's a take. I love 2 Orcs Must Die games. I love those too. Kingdom Rush games are my favorite tower defense games. I have every single Kingdom Rush game. As for this take, this is kind of, I don't know. I think this is a double-edged sword. Like, if we have like a legit discussion about this, I get what he's saying, that like choice is going to fuck up a story that you want to say. But if you get rid of player choice, is it really an RPG? Like, if you can't alter the world from your decisions, it's not really an RPG then. I don't know, maybe that's in my mind. Like, role-playing games mean you're playing the role in that world. So your decisions affect that world. If it's a linear story that you can't affect, then it's not an RPG. It's an action RPG game. It's not an RPG game. Am I tripping? Like, am I losing my fucking mind there? That's what I feel. I don't see how this is a I don't see how this is a thing. Like, I don't get how it's what's a linear RPG? That doesn't make sense. If your choices don't mean anything, then it's not an RPG. I don't know. I might be fucking losing my mind, but that's the way I see that. In order for it to be an RPG, your choices have to matter. Look at games like Baldur's Gate 3, which are overflowing with choices, and my conclusion is both. Brother. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is that. And honestly, like, the memorable characters thing, the story, the character choices are the things that I decide are more memorable than any character you're going to create in my mind. Like, unless it's a true linear story like Master Chief, I just, Boomer Benz, you said RPG is overused term. 100%. RPG is a completely overused term. Completely. This isn't an RPG then. You're just telling a linear story. It's not an RPG. You're not role-playing then. That's kind of the way I see it. Like, even Final Fantasy, all the JRPGs, all that, like, if you can't affect the story or the world with your choices, like in Baldur's Gate, then is it an RPG? Does linear RPG has chapters? I don't know. I just don't think this is an RPG then. Like, that's why, like, this person said it perfectly, like Baldur's Gate 3. They don't usually care about memorable characters today. They only focus on how they can fit a propaganda lecture and script. Fuck, Jesus Christ. People are saying that this is a perfect example. I don't know. JRPGs are different than Western RPGs. Yeah, I agree 100%. JRPGs are very different. I think the E33, you have different endings, so your decision does change something. Yeah, it does change something, but it feels, it's almost like the Gears 5 ending where you make a choice. But in reality, it's like, does it fucking matter? I don't know. I get you could get a different ending, but like RPGs are supposed to be like multiple choices matter later down the line. One of the biggest things I remember in Baldur's Gate 3 when I was playing, I had a talisman that I wore, and that talisman signified like disrespect to another race. And my party member was irritated because I was wearing that talisman. So it's like, that shit there was crazy. It's Fonz, you fucking bitch. What up, Fonz? What up, brother? So, like, Fonz, question to you, brother, too, and to the chat. Do you see an RPG if your decisions don't mean anything? Like, if you make a decision in a game and it doesn't do anything in the game, is that an RPG? Or do you think what this person is saying, Japanese and like characters, it's like a linear story, is an RPG? Because I don't think a linear story is an RPG. I think it's an action RPG. It's not a fucking linear story. Like, that's just me. An RPG means like all your decisions in the game actually fucking mean something. The main difference between linear and non-linear role-playing games, RPGs, is how the story and world progress. Linear RPGs follow a fixed single path. Non-linear RPGs give freedom of choice. Then I wouldn't even call it a linear RPG. I would just call it a linear game experience, a linear action adventure. And then multiplayer, like multiple path RPGs are RPGs. Like if your decisions actually mean something. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm losing my mind. But that's why I think. And that's why Baldur's Gate to me is big. I think you mean choice and consequences. No, I mean choice and consequences. The fucking, the Frenchman from Matrix? Like when you make a choice in Baldur's Gate 3, it affects everything later down the line. Like a choice you made in a town that gets destroyed will affect that choice like 100 hours later. You know what I mean? That's an RPG. Yeah, the choices all mean something, but if it doesn't affect the story, is it really an RPG choice? I think the Dragon Quest anniversary is soon. I think I'd better do a remake, remaster. Maybe Void. I think at this point, JRPGs have always been that way, and it's been too long for them when they are not RPGs. I don't think they're RPGs. Final Fantasy was RPG before Mass Effect was RPG, just saying. Okay. I think that it needs, like, every choice, like, even, like, Skyrim, right? If you go do a quest in Skyrim near the town, down near the lake, there's vampires. Now you're if you become a vampire or a werewolf, you're a vampire and werewolf the whole fucking game. It affects you forever. And it's going to affect the way people treat you. What he is saying is that they want characters to like have a fixed way of how they treat you. That's your excuse for it, right? That's all good, man. 2:30 in the morning. My boy. A role-playing game is an interactive game where players assume the roles of characters in fictional setting, making choices and guiding a story through structured rules, imagination, and collab. It's your choice. It's player choice. This is why multiplayer is so popular, and this is why BRs are so popular, because everything is a player choice. Everything is like your choice and another player's choice, and no game is the same. You have different things happening, and it's so random because it's the human form, right? Like it's the human decision making that makes every game a unique experience. And so that's the thing that RPG should be doing. Like every experience in Baldur's Gate 3 is a unique experience. Like every playthrough is different. Multiple playthroughs are different depending on your class, your race, everything. Like certain people will treat you differently if you're a different race. That's an RPG. That's what I think. I don't know. Yoshi P says that if he ever makes another MMORPG after Final Fantasy 14, it won't feel like 14. He said he would make a game with completely new game designs and values because if we keep making the same kind of MMORPG, the genre won't evolve. Dude, the genre has not fucking evolved at all. WoW is still WoW. Like, straight up. I don't know if anybody plays like MMOs, but it's not the MMO scene is just the same now. It's getting dried up. Here we go. Amazon employee spent 1.8 million using Anthropic Claude AI on a simple coding task after an internal project ran 860% over budget. The error went unnoticed for 5 months, turning a trivial, cheap job into a catastrophically expensive one. Amazon has since added automated spending limits and monitoring tools and shut down an internal leaderboard that rewarded high token use. Brother. They had people get rewarded for high. So if you use more AI and spend more money on AI, then that's good for you. Like that's what they wanted. And then they cut that off and they're like, oh, people will do this with AI. And then they cut that off and like, no, you got to do it yourself now. So they fire all these people, make sure that they use AI. And then this is the problem here is that they vibe coded that shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I've coded things through AI like for fun to see what it's capable of. And it's like, fuck me, man. And it went unnoticed, and it's a trivial it's fucking stupid. If they just had a competent coder that they probably laid off to handle this issue, they wouldn't be sitting here spending money on AI. And that's the thing. That's the thing about this shit. They're limiting now. People aren't ready for how much AI costs to use. They think that they can just like use it easily and move on, and that's it. Sounds like real life to me, Demo, treating you differently. I mean, that's the point of an RPG. Not feel like real life, but feel like you're living in a world that has consequence and choice. This is the problem with AI is that people don't know how much it costs and how much infrastructure it takes to run AI and actually make it a vital part of your business. Gaz will fund it. Bro, Gaz is on Anthropic Claude AI. Is he on the top? Dude, my boy's on like the top paying tier, like $900 a month or some shit. He doesn't, dude, Gaz doesn't know how to stop anything. He doesn't know how to like not spend money. It's wild. I think this is crazy. Like you don't even like spending limits on monitoring tools and they shut down an internal leaderboard rewarding people. Internal board rewarding people with high token use. Do you see how stupid that is? Use more AI. We're gonna reward you. And that reward is gonna be you're gonna get fucking laid off. Oh, you're laid off. Let's do this easy task with AI. Oh, it fucked up because it went over budget and then we messed it up and we need an actual person that we laid off to come back and fix it. How fucking stupid. How dumb. Oh no, not Halo. Oh no. Halo Campaign Evolved has recorded the lowest Steam launch of any modern Halo game. According to SteamDB, the game reached a peak of 25,376 concurrent players on Steam, making it the smallest Steam debut in sales. I mean, one of the things I will say, Master Chief Collection is cheaper and you get all of the fucking Halo games. So it's like when you charge $60 or $70 for a single game that you remake, it's kind of hard sell when people can just get the Master Chief Collection and play through everything. Like, and then you can play through like all three of the games, and then Reach, and then ODST, and then Halo 4. It's kind of hard. It's a hard sell when you like look at it that way. At least in my mind. We talked about this ad nauseum, though. Oh, we stopped talking about this too. Gaz still a lawyer? Unfortunately. He is. Gaz is still a lawyer and a fraud. Vaughn, do you love the campaign Evolved and it's the definitive edition in your opinion? Okay. I think it looks great. I'm probably going to play more tonight, honestly. I'm going to play a shit ton tonight. If they re-released Halo 5, it'd do better than Campaign Evolved. If they release it with a fucking multiplayer, it would do better. If they just brought out a Halo with a fucking multiplayer, it would do better. Them like comparing it to the others is so disingenuous in my mind. Like if we go back to this, it's so disingenuous because all these other ones had multiplayer. Infinite had multiplayer. That's what most people like. Everybody wants the multiplayer of Halo so they can go back to it, right? Like that's what most people play. So when they're like, "Oh, it's just the campaign," it's like that's a miss. Like you should have just made the multiplayer come with the game. And so everybody's thinking like, "Oh, it's the fucking worst launch ever." It's like it's just the campaign, dude. There's no multiplayer, so I don't even think it's a good comparison. And I don't know. I think that if it had multiplayer attached to it, that'd be huge. Because that was the Master Chief. Like, this thing was broken when it launched. The Master Chief Collection. It was fucking broken. And then they had all the multiplayer in it, though. PC gamers are smart. Master Chief Collection was always worth the price tag. Yeah, it was. I just beat the new Halo campaign on Xbox Game Pass. Not worth buying, but worth a playthrough. Damn. That's the issue, Rich. Great B Rich, is that people won't want to buy it. They'll just play it on Game Pass. And that's what like a lot of people say that the issue with Game Pass is. If they tell them Fonz. Multiplayer started with Halo 2 though. Yeah, it did, but like again, Halo 1 was like revolutionary for controller shooters. It was like the big fucking IP. I'm playing MCC H1 Anniversary right now, Heroic with 4 skulls on. Nice. You gotta wait for Halo 2 remake for that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you're saying that Halo 1 didn't have it, and so why even put it in? I don't care about Halo 2 news, and what we need is a new single-player Quake game. I mean, I just want more Doom, dude. And Quake would be dope, but I do feel like we need like another single-player. $50 is a good price, in my opinion. And I was gonna say, didn't Halo have like local yeah, Casey just said that. Local PvP, right? You could do like LAN parties. That's what I remember. I think Master Chief Collection is a really good price tag for everything you get. And it looks cool. And I played a lot of it. A lot of people did. There's some people that went and got like every achievement for it. It's crazy. Halo C always had multiplayer. I played a ridiculous amount of it. I was gonna say, didn't it? I don't even remember. It's so fucking long ago. But now we come to this fucking gem. Xbox revealed their roadmap. We were talking about this. We went over the core strength of led by consoles, and then the turn more Xbox games into global franchises. This part of it is like the most idiotic thing I can think of. It's like, yeah, of course you want big franchises. You want your Halos, you want your Gears, you want your Fallouts to do anything. And like I asked earlier in the stream, what big franchises has Xbox made this generation to boost any form of their platform? Not many. And the other thing is too, Jez kind of mentioned this in a podcast. This one, Creation, make Minecraft the world's leading creator platform. Roblox is like fucking massive, and Minecraft wants to take it on. Apparently, Minecraft had like a little bit of a down year. You're right, CE did have a PC release, and I used to play the PC version of the multiplayer. I used to do that too. I don't know. Fonz, I'm not going to lie to you, dude. I'm enjoying it, but not as much as you. And some of the parts are annoying. Like some of the new parts, I'm just like, this is unnecessary. We don't need this. But anyways, Minecraft, she wants this to turn into the next Roblox and make Minecraft like this huge fucking platform. And that creates games, kind of like Fortnite creates games, and internally people can make their own. Kind of like what Blizzard did with StarCraft and all that, with UPM maps and all that, user-generated maps that people would create mini games in. That's where Dota came from, was in Warcraft 3. It was a game within it, and then Valve bought the license to it because Blizzard didn't have a contract that protected games created within their own engine. Crazy work. $1 billion franchise out the window. Connection, expand Xbox's worlds into more entertainment experience. I mean, this is obviously like TV shows and shit. They're going to take this stuff and turn the content and the franchises and then turn them into big movies and shows. That's what they want to do. She also shared figures of saying the platform now connects more than 100 million people, over 500 million every month, and nearly 1 billion every year. And that she wants to connect like 1 billion people a day or something. Will shift. This is the other thing that I thought was really cool. Xbox Studios will shift from a decentralized structure to focus teams on the biggest franchises. Sony runs like this right now. They don't have like a decentralized. They're going to have a centralized place for franchises, and they have a team that kind of polices what people are making. Sony runs like that. Like, if they don't think it's going to make money, that little team that they have is going to be like, no, fuck off. You need to make something to do so. Like, you need to make a game that's going to be huge. And that's what they do. And that's how they get those big franchises, because they kind of tell the people to make a fucking big franchise. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. The reason why Xbox doesn't sell consoles is that they suck at making games. Sorry for the burp. Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, and they stopped making fucking consoles. Like, they literally stopped. Consoles were sold out everywhere. And it wasn't even because like everybody was rushing to get them. They just didn't have any fucking stock. They didn't put any in it. For multiple years, they just stopped caring about the damn thing. Malaka. Asha the Empress. Oh my God. Hey man, I trust that she's going to make changes. I need to see what she's going to do. And I've told everybody this forever. I need to see what she does next year at the next showcase. I need to see, because that's going to be her showcase. She's gotten rid of the studios. She's gotten rid of a lot of the like 14 layers of management. There's going to be more layoffs. And by the time we start next year, we need to see what she does. Like, that game show is going to be all her. She's going to be planning that. She's probably planning that now. Like, what are we going to show? What are we greenlighting? That's what's going to be the true test in my mind. That, like, honestly. And so making those studios stand on their own and like, Karagiozis. Shut up. This fucking guy. This fucking guy talking Greek. You fucking clown. Shut up. I don't know. Xbox games are pretty damn great to me. They are. I have enjoyed the games, but the big franchises haven't been there. They need to do that. Oh, shit. Has anyone tried the new Battlefield 6? Sorry, I know that this is like EA's $55 billion buyout is complete. Nearly complete. The company has confirmed all required regulatory approvals are in place, and the deal is expected to close on August 4th. Once it does, EA will become a private company. Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, PIF, will own 93.4% of EA, Silver Lake 5.5%, and Affinity Partners to remain at 1.1%. Jesus. EA, man. I wonder what's going to happen with that. Like, is this Saudi Arabia's kind of like first, like this company that bought them? Is this like their first jump into gaming? Like, 'cause I want to know what they're going to do next with it. In my mind, I'm just wondering. Because who knows? And Battlefield 6 is fucking dope, man. I don't know if anybody has seen, like, the fucking... the new trailer for it. Like, this looks dope, dude. Like, I think like Battlefield to me is one of the only games that I legitimately, when I watch the trailer of a Battlefield 6 game, I feel like I've actually seen this in the game when I'm playing. Like, shit like this happens. The trailer isn't like hyperbolic. It feels like I've seen this in that game. Like, that's me. I love Battlefield games. That's my favorite thing next to Apex Legends. I'll play this over Call of Duty any day of the week. I just think it looks dope. Like, it just... The new area is sick. The game is fun. I played a lot of this Battlefield 6. And now they brought Naval Battle in. I don't know, man. I think Battlefield 6 looks fucking sick. Stupid. Like, look at that. It looks fucking gorgeous. And the thing is, like, the game looks like this. Frostbite engine is dope. It turns you into a yelling, screaming lunatic. Same. I yell at my friends all the time, bro. Like, I just like the way it looks. Everything looks so fucking cool. It truly, like, this is what you see when you're in the game. And that's the thing I like about it. When you watch a Call of Duty video, it's like, oh, things are driving and there's grenades. And it's like, I've never seen that in a Call of Duty game where it's like completely hectic. I've never seen that shit. But in this game, I see that. I think Battlefield's a way better experience multiplayer-wise. I just have so much fun with it. Like, Wake Island is back. This is sick. Like, I've seen this in the game. Like, you can literally pause frame from frame, play a multiplayer game, and if you go to, like, you'll see something similar, if not fucking crazier. Like, that shit right here. Like, all this, I've seen all of this in, like, the game. Like, it's an insane game. I'm going to play some fucking Battlefield. So now I want to play this over Halo. That's fucking rough. That's rough. I want to play this over Halo right now. So, I don't know. Let's go back. Oh, we didn't talk about... Gears E-Day's bringing back an old school multiplayer experience. Coalition says it will be doing no battle pass. Oh shit, seriously, I didn't read this. Coalition says there will be no battle pass, no tour of duty, no gimmicks, no bullshit. Instead, nearly every customization item can be unlocked just by playing the game? Okay, fucking Gears. There still will be an optional cosmetic store, but the focus is on rewarding players through gameplay instead of seasonal grinds. They want to make multiplayer feel like a classic Gears game where you bought the game, played matches, and earned your rewards naturally. Yo. I did not know that. I didn't know they were going down that route. So I played the Gears Horde mode and a little bit of multiplayer, but I couldn't play much of the multiplayer versus. But the Horde mode or Siege mode or whatever they call it was so fucking good. It felt so cool to play. And now this stuff is even better. That's so cool. I didn't know they were doing that. I just realized BF6 is the only PS5 game I own. I own a shit ton of PS5 games. I own all the exclusives. Yeah, I didn't know Gears did that. That's dope. But the multiplayer section, the stuff, that video I put out, like, I really enjoyed my time with it. You didn't watch the trailer? No, I played the game and then made a video and then I worked. So I haven't even seen the trailer. You're talking about the Gears trailer? No, I haven't even fucking seen it. Or did I see it? I think I did. Did I? Gears E-Day multiplayer trailer. All right, I got you, bud. Let's throw it up. And by the way, the game looks like this. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the game legitimately looks like this. You'll run into like other groups too, like legitimately like other groups like fighting. Like, let's say over here, if you see my mouse, there's like a group fighting here. There'll be another group fighting over here, and they all have like their own objective. Like, just shit's crazy, and you have to go and help them. Can't hear it? My bad. My bad. My bad. And so, like, all this stuff, like, all the squads you get, like, you actually do go out. Like, you see how everybody's in there? They're on a single map. So it's 3 squads out there legitimately fighting other shit. And it's so fucking cool. Like, a lot of people, and it is huge horde maps, by the way. See, like, how everybody's together? That happens. That happened multiple times in my gameplay when I was playing. It's so cool. Like, I really enjoyed a lot of the game. I remember that exact spot right there. This is the map we played on. We were given, I don't know how many maps we were given. I think just this map for Horde, I want to say. And it's so brutal. And it feels so good to play. And it's like, yeah, it's like this. Like, this whole thing is like a squad playing. And then if you look up here, it's like another squad could come behind and flank the enemy. It feels like a legit war in a city. It's so cool. Can you guys hear it, by the way? I just want to make sure that you guys hear it. Is it too loud? Too, like, between me and the thing? I haven't checked my audio at all. May as well fuck my PlayStation because I don't play any games on it. Sell it. Yeah, dude. I can't wait for this. And I hope they take a lot of the... Like, all of this, I want to see it in the campaign. Helldivers should do that. Helldivers is fun, man. I liked Helldivers a lot. Dude. I didn't play much Versus. That's the one thing I did not do. I need to do it. I need to play a little bit more Versus, honestly. But the movement, you can tell, like, jumping and shit like that is just something that's always happened. Like, I mean, I always thought they needed to change it, and they did change it. Like, sprinting is easier now. You don't have to hold A to, like, do the fucking crazy little run. You just, it's like a regular sprint game. It's a cool game. But I'm sick. That's sick. No battle pass. None of that shit. It's fun, man. I really enjoyed myself with Gears. I can't wait. Like, it's my most anticipated game next to GTA and Wolverine, except it's above it. Like, GTA, like, I'm looking forward to it, but Gears is so fucking good, bro. Like, I enjoyed the shit out of that multiplayer session that Xbox and the Coalition gave me the privilege of playing. It's so cool. Netflix is being sued for $105 million after a hard drive containing the unreleased Nicolas Cage movie was reportedly stolen from one of its offices. What the fuck, Nicolas Cage? Anonymous has criticized Sony's move towards all digital. The hack activist group criticized Sony's plan to stop producing new physical PlayStation games in 2028, arguing that digital purchases don't offer the same level of ownership as physical discs. Anonymous also warned that going full digital could make game preservation more difficult. Yo. Calling them out, dude. Marvel canceled Wonder Man. I didn't even watch it, and I'm a fucking comic fan. Players are warning that C isn't sharp has returned to port and exploit is getting worse. The hacker can instantly change your multiplayer profile before a match starts. That's fucking crazy. I saw the multiplayer stream on old Gears games. They are a ballerina spinning around. Dude, they're like bouncing on the walls, right, dude? Like, they're just... I can't do it. I'm getting my ass beat in those games, bro. Just getting beat. Yeah, so if you look here for the Gears games... A new 12-player co-op mode called Horde Siege, where 3 squads fight through large maps and escape together. You get to the chopper. So good. It's so fun, man. So it's like 3 squads, 4 in each squad. So yeah, it's and then the sound is so good. You'll hear like another squad fighting down the street or something, and it's fucking dope. You'll like hear it. You'll go see it. You could go help them. Other shit will get in your way. Other objectives come up that you need to go do. It's really cool, man. Classic 4v4 multiplayer returns with new maps. Yeah. Developers confirm no battle pass. Great. Players who pre-order the game or have Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass can join open beta early August, so everybody can jump in. The team wants multiplayer to reward players for playing. Cool. Yeah, I think they're doing the right thing. I lost my Play Store games on Android. Wasn't as bad as that Daredevil Born Again dog shit, though. Bro, I hated Born Again, and I loved the first like 3 seasons of Daredevil. And Punisher with it was so good. I did not like Disney's versions of Daredevil at all. I fucking hated it. There's a 10-minute developer trailer also. Shit. I have to watch that. Japan population has fallen below 120 million in the first time in 42 years. On January 2026, Japan had 119 Japanese citizens, about 900,000 fewer than the year before. It is the 17th consecutive year of decline. Fewer births and deaths is the main cause. In 2025, Japan recorded just 686,000 births, one of the lowest ever. Japan birth rate remains one of the lowest in the world. Bro, Pirate Nation just puts out anything. Like, what are we doing? That's fucking sad. I know that Korea has this issue too. But, you know, if people can't afford to fucking live, how are they going to afford to raise a human being? How about we give people incentives? And not like government. I'm saying like give people like groceries aren't costing like $95 million. How about that? Maybe that'll help people do that. I also think the internet just like keeps people inside and they don't want to go fucking hang out with people and have kids. What are we doing? Did anybody see this movie? Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey has earned over $727 million worldwide just after just 12 days in theaters. It has made $320.5 million in North America, $407 internationally. As a Greek person, there's not a single Greek in this. Just saying. They didn't hire any Greeks, didn't put any Greek actors, didn't put any Greek producers. This is my culture. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Put some Greek in this. Put some Greeks. Like, straight up. If you're going to go to a Greek poem in the Odyssey and have it want to be the most Greek culture heritages that ever create, you need to put some fucking Greeks in it. And like one of the Greek people asked him, like, what, like, is there any Greeks in the movie? And he's like, well, you know, we made a choice not to do it. And it's like, all right, Nolan, I love your fucking movies, and you've made The Dark Knight, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, but you're not going to put any fucking Greeks in this? Like, come on, dude. As a Greek, fuck yourself. Put some Greeks in the goddamn movie. Like, what are we doing here? But I know it's going to make a lot of money, and I know it had, like, a lot of trolls and shit like that, but come on. Tom Hardy was doing his Spidey accent? Fucking hell. Bro, did you see... Is that on here? Feel like that's coming up. Greece Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis personally called Christopher Nolan to thank him for The Odyssey. He praised the movie for renewing global interest in ancient Greek culture and for filming part of it in Greece with no Greek actors. The Greek government believes the movie could give tourism a real boost. You know why they're saying that for the Greek thing? Because there's a lot of people getting robbed in Greece. A lot of shit's going down in Greece. Like when people go there. So once you fuck with the tourists and the money, that's when Greece really cares and starts like getting rid of shit. That's all I'm saying. Like when you start fucking with tourist money, that's a big economic boost for them. They're trying to be like, maybe we should chill. Is it Brave New World? Brave New Day? Brave New World? Brave New Day? Bro, Spider-Man Brave New Day is now tracking for $900 million worldwide opening weekend, the second biggest in box office history. Bro. They just said The Odyssey made $700 million in 12 days. This fucking movie is killing it. Like, crossed 200 million mark at the global box office on one day, just Thursday. Is now tracking for $950 to $1 billion debut is fucking wild. Creed, remember Netflix drama with Cleopatra? Don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started, brother. That irritated me so much with Jada Pinkett Smith or whatever. That irritated me so. I don't even care anymore. Apparently, it's okay to pillage other people's cultures. Greek culture. Greek culture, since it's so ancient and people are like, oh yeah, we don't care. Like, this is what that was, of course. It's like, no. How about we respect the people that are still here, the Greeks that understand what the fuck history is? Didn't AC Odyssey get a boost of player because of the movie? Yeah, AC Odyssey also got a boost too. I want to play AC Odyssey again. But Spider-Man Brand New Day, by the way, making this much money is insane. And the reviews are pretty good, and so are the user, like the people, like the actual people. Does anybody go to the Greeks? No, probably not. Where would it go? Did the Greeks make any money from Britain having some of their historical figures and a lot of like the historical pots and all that stuff that they took and put in their museums? If I was Greek, I'd hire Gaz. Gaz will fight for you. Is anybody going to watch this movie, though? Spider-Man Brand New Day? I want to watch it. I actually liked the last one with like Tobey Maguire and all those other people. I liked the last one. I thought it was really good. So I don't mind Tom Holland as a actor and as a Spider-Man because he's one of the few actors that has like openly said, like, I love acting. I love doing I love making movies. I hate Hollywood. He's like that's not my lifestyle. He like legitimately has said that. So that's why Tom Holland's fucking based in my mind. He's cool shit. Like he's always talked about like, this is great, this is great, this is great. And bam, just like, fuck off. I don't want to be in the Hollywood limelight. I don't want to do this. I'll go to premieres. I'll promote. I don't need to be in Hollywood doing stuff. He likes to be like alone. And same with his, that's something that he said during his interviews and stuff that I've seen. And I'm like, all right, cool. Base, bro. Chill. But I want to watch this movie. Mesopotamia movie or video game. Yeah, everything in the British Museum is still pretty much. Not wrong, Void Rat. Not in movie theaters. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, dude. My nose is itchy so much for some fucking reason. I'm also going to wait. Pirate Nation. NVIDIA could be preparing another GPU price increase. No shit. Anybody surprised? Nope. So this is the other one too. Capcom says 95% of its game sales will be digital next year. The company says over 93% of its games are already sold digitally, and that number is still rising. According to Capcom, PC gaming is a big reason why PC players buy their games digitally, and more people on consoles are doing the same because it's a quick and easy. Yeah, of course. I mean, we know what it is. Doesn't mean that we want it to be just getting rid of physical. Like, I don't understand like the whole point of this. Like, we know what we're doing. Like, we know what we're talking about. We just want better ownership of the digital games. If you give better ownership of digital games, like the don't let games die and all this shit, maybe gamers would be chill. Like, I don't know. And of course, it's all PCs digital now. It doesn't matter. Most gamers I know now are not really on the console. Like, some of them are. Like, I'm still there and I'm still on PC. But a lot of people I know have just like been like, all right, fuck it. Why would I stay here at a walled off garden? I'll just go to PC. Fucking Satya. Linux is dope. Bro, they did report one of their worst financials. Dude, did anybody see this shit is wild right here? Where are you? Anybody see this? Can't see it because my face is fucking covering it. The money that Xbox lost, negative $1.7 billion, is fucking wild. Dude. No wonder Amy Hood's like, what are you doing over there? Dude, that's why they got rid of everybody. Crazy. You did buy the Humble bundle? Yeah, man. A lot of people are just going to PC. It's just the future. Like, I've been on PC my whole life, but like now it's just turning into the future. It is what it is. But yeah, it's 7 p.m. I think I'm gonna stop there. I've been just going through shit. I actually like going through like just Twitter and kind of like going through the news and talking about everything. So I want to play some games tonight. I want to jump on, play some games with the homies, maybe play some campaign evolved, all that stuff. Some AC. I want to thank everybody that's joined tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm thinking about playing some games on here too, like just talking, going through stuff, going through Twitter, going through the news, and then talking and then playing some games. Something like Pal World or something I haven't played and just look absolutely stupid while doing it. I'm wondering if anybody's into that. And just getting into games and playing and chilling and talking. So let me know if you guys are down for that. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, everybody. Thanks, Creed, everybody, Ray, Void, all of you guys, Void Rat, all of you guys have been awesome in here. And I'll be on next week again, Friday. And hopefully we got some more, even more news to go. Finally, I can go to bed later, man. Later, Void Rat. I appreciate you. Gamertag on it is Zalker87, bro. Always is. Oh, everywhere, across all platforms. So I'll see you guys all next week. Thank you for being fucking awesome. And yeah, keep a watch out for those videos coming Monday through Friday. I try to put one out every day. And yeah, see you guys then. You guys have